Hi, how are you all going? Welcome to another round of Redski's Righteous Readings. I'm Redski, g'day. So welcome all, thank you for joining me. I hope everyone is doing well. So we're continuing with the November readings for the you and them couples and singles. And there's only a few star signs left to go, so here we go. Next one to be done is Aries, so rising, moon and sun signs of the beautiful Aries. This is your November couples first, and then singles, you and them November spread. Enjoy. Okay, Aries, so your current energy moving into this connection, moving into November is the Queen of Wands. Your thoughts and feelings towards this connection is the Six of Swords. The outcome you believe to be two cards, Strength, Sign of Leo, and the Ace of Wands. Pop these here. Okay, Aries, now we look at your person. So your person's current energy moving into November, into this connection, is the Queen of Pentacles. Their thoughts and feelings towards this relationship is the Five of Swords reversed, and the outcome they believe it to be the Four of Cups, and I clarified that and got the Page of Wands. So let me get this all happening, and then I'll explain everything. My dear Aries couples, here we go. So moving into November, moving into this connection, I'll just wiggle this a little bit so you can get a bit of a better view. Okay, so the Queen of Wands. This is a beautiful card, my dear Aries, because it's really speaking about a sympathetic and understanding person. It's talking about a friendly, loving, chastity, practical, charm and grace, a gracious hostess, someone with sincere interest in others and others' well-being, thoughts and feelings. So I'm seeing here, this is how this person makes you feel, Aries. They really open up that sympathetic and really understanding person locked within you. They really, you know, they charm you, they give you grace, they give you practicality, and they make you feel just so loved up, is what I'm like, you know, so loved up, so much joy and so much they really give you the attention that you need, Aries. Your thoughts and feelings towards this connection is none other than the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is really talking about, when it's upright, it's talking about a trip or journey, you know, a headstrong attempt to overcome difficulties, expedient manner, or successful, a success after, like, in a period of anxiety. So I'm seeing here, your thoughts and feelings are, I am so thankful I'm not there anymore. You know, since meeting this person, they have just, once where I was dark, full of depression, anxiety, riddled with fear, riddled with, you know, all these bad thoughts, feelings, and I can't do it type energies. You know, this person's just opened you up, and now you feel really, you know, you can, you feel headstrong, and you feel that you can, anything you attempt, you have a good, strong chance of either producing strong results or like just smashing it, you know what I mean? This is all about, you know, expedient nature, like moving forward fast. Swords is air energy, and that's rules air signs, and that's very fast moving. It's the fastest of the four elements. So this shit's quick as a thought, twice as fast moving. And this is really about that success after anxiety. That anxiety is gone, and you just feel like everything is coming in beautiful. The outcome you believe to be for this connection moving forward, my dear Aries, is Strength and the Ace of Wands. Now, Strength, of course, sign of Virgo, and Ace of Wands, brand new, fresh seeds. So, as I was saying, strength. So you feel there is obviously strength in this connection, but there is so much more here than just that. There's real courage, conviction, a real energy of, you know, resolution, defiance, action and confidence, you know, zeal, a real matter of zeal. This is like matter over mind, and alternatively mind over matter. But most of all, this is accomplishment. Then when you back that and join that with that Ace of Wands energy, you're really talking about something strong here, because this is creation and beginning and invention, start of an undertaking, fortune, enterprise, gains here. You know, it can be a birth of a child, but it is a beginning of a meaningful experience, an adventure, an escapade, one to go down in the memory books for life. So you, my dear Aries, looking at this connection, looking at the thoughts of it, looking at your outcome of it, you are in love, and I mean you are 100% smitten to a T, to no fault. You adore this person. You are You are butterflies in the stomach, you are floating on air, you are the cloud, you are everything light, fluffy and bubbly and loved up at the moment, Aries. Congratulations. There's not many of us that can even experience that in a lifetime, let alone the connection and the absolute intensity by which you are feeling it for this person in November. I am so happy for you, my dear Aries. Let's look at your person now and see how they're looking at this. So their energy coming into this connection and coming into November is none other than Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is really talking about, prosperity and well-being and abundance here, opulence and extreme emphasis, comfort, generosity, security, liberty, grace, dignity. This is a person, but generous and charitable, is also a very noble soul. They don't, chalk it up and say you owe me another day. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a person that goes the extra length for no reward back to themselves. They do it solely out of the nobility and the nobleness of their spirit. That's something that you do not see very often, and I see that this is what you bring out in your person. Since meeting you, they've just become more perfect, more noble, more generous, more honest, more sincere, more loving, more giving, more. Five of Swords reversed is their thoughts and feelings towards this connection. Now, when this card came out, I was thrown for a minute, and then I looked, and then I understood, because when you're in the perfect stage and you are in a bliss of it, you can sometimes have some thoughts. So the Five of Swords reversed is talking about an uncertain outlook, and this is their thoughts and feelings. A chance of loss or defeat, having a little bit of weakness here, or possible misfortune. There's seduction coming in through here too. So I'm seeing they're seduced by you. They are infatuated to the T by you, Aries. And this does worry them a bit, because they do feel that that it makes them weak in the knees, which isn't always a bad thing. But I can see that they don't like necessarily, it's not that they don't like to be seen as weak, because that would be phrasing it. It's more that they don't want to have that part of them that they feel for you known. If you get what I mean? It's not their pride that it makes them look weak. It's the fact that they don't want to shine shame on you. I'm hoping that makes sense. I hope I explained that right. So the outcome was the Four of Cups, but I actually asked for clarifying, because I wanted more information. Page of Wands was the clarifying card. They didn't come out together. I clarified these ones because I wanted more information. So the Four of Cups, the outlook they see moving forward with you, Aries, is really speaking about, not really having some wariness, having some aversion. There could be a disappointment, but it's more about a bit of a bitter experience or stationary period in life. It's more going stagnant. If you look at the Four of Cups, it really does explain it, because, this individual is sitting under a tree, wasting time, reminds me of sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time, because that's what they're doing under this tree. So they're just chilling out, and, they've been gifted 3 cups, and then they're not really, even paying much attention to it. So lo and behold, the little fluffy white cloud comes in, the little divine, spirity guide, comes in with this, divine cup. This cup of, it could be any elixir or gift or beautiful thing in it. And yet still, this person barely raises their eyes towards this divine entity, gifting them this beautiful gift. It's a feeling of just meh. It doesn't faze me, it doesn't hurt me, but it doesn't give me pleasure. It's just, I'm not really feeling anything. It's a bit of a numb energy of just bored, stagnant, a bit clueless as to where to go from here, what to do, what to feel. It's really, because the cups are all about, love and emotion, and that's really saying that there's a bit of unsureness. Well, not unsureness, but don't know what to pick, don't know what to do, what they want. Page of Wands was the clarifier, as I said, to that Four of Cups. So to clarify that, excuse me, this is a faithful and loyal person. a missionary, an envoy, a trusted friend, or a stranger with exceptionally good intentions towards you. But this person is a consistent person and and is a bearer and will have important news for you moving into November. Now they feel that this is you. You are the faithful and loyal person that they can always call upon whenever they need help or are confused. Because, as I said, this clarifies this card. So, any time in their life, the outcome they feel is any time they feel, a little bit disheveled, a little bit baffled, a little bit confused in life and all of its goodies, and they can't make up their mind what they want to do, what they should say, how they should go about it. You are their page of wands. You are their messenger for the honest, for the trusted, and for the truth. A true person that they can put soul stock, faith, and genuine respect in without you using or abusing that, and giving honest opinion without any self-need in that, if you get what I mean. There's no I tell you this so I get something out of it. There's none of that shit. None of that shit. Wands is fire energy, second fastest of the elements, and they fuck around. They've got a freaking mission. They roll like fire on earth. They take what they need. They leave what they don't, and they keep on moving fucking forward. They don't go stagnant. And this is what this person is: a faithful direction, a faithful foundation, and a faithful friend. And trusted as well to boot. So good Lord, Aries, sorry about the swearing, but you see, I'm just adored by this. I'm so happy for you guys. I think moving forward into December, keeping this up, I think if you aren't already married and having babies, that will probably come into fruition sometime in the near future, because you're still solid as solid as the Earth's crust that we stand upon. It is it's written in golden silk. So I've really got nothing more to say except for congratulations, and many more months of bliss for Aries couples. Let's move on to singles now. Okay, my beautiful single Aries, this is your November, you and them singles. So Aries, coming into November, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Empress reversed, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed, then we got the Judgment card reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, that was the Page of Pentacles, my apologies, and the Six of Cups. Ooh, my, what a November we are having, my dear Aries singles. Are we feeling it? Oof, Red Ski is feeling it, y'all. Okay, let's get you some answers here and see what we can find out. So coming into November off the back of October, my dear Aries singles, we are very much feeling the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So this little beauty here is really speaking the high notes of what's been going on with you through, bleeding out of October into November, because this is bad luck in its form. It's broken sequence, it's interruption or inconsistency due to unexpected events, outside influences not contemplated, or people getting up in your shit, Aries, and trying to put their needs and their opinions into your head, or trying to manipulate perhaps the situation to benefit them. Maybe they don't like someone you're hanging out with. Maybe they just don't like your attitude. Maybe they just don't actually, in real honesty, like you that much, because sometimes people can be cruel like that. So there's a real feeling that there's been some bad luck, or some unwanted attention and or issues coming out of October. But let's not stress. We're getting into November now. So then we go into the second card, which is the Empress reverse. And this I found very interesting as well, Aries singles, because this is the Empress reverse, talking about really inaction or lack of interest, a lack of concentration, indecision, delay, anxiety, infertility, and infidelity. So has someone been sticking Georgie Pie somewhere that Georgie Pie should not be going? You know what I mean? Someone been fiddling the neighbour's bushes, trimming some hedges, or chopping some cherries they shouldn't be touching. Sorry, pardon my pun, but Red Ski's got to get her kick skis where she can, and I had to take one. Nevertheless, my apologies, my sick dark humour. But honestly, there's a inaction here and real infidelity, which is causing anxiety and indecision. Well, there's just a shitload of indecision here and not knowing what the fuck to do. So it's like, let's just fuck it and do it all kind of thing, you know. Really letting it all hang out in a very un-Aries kind of way. My apologies. Third card to pop out, oh dear, Page of Pentacles, reversed. So, inclination, deviation, susceptibility, and temporary distraction from a seduction, from someone that's trying to seduce you, or someone's seduction, and a flatterer. So I'm seeing an individual, a young, maybe more immature energy, a younger person, more, you know, idealistic, but not necessarily, you know, experienced it, but has a lot of good ideas. Trust me, very creative up in there. But they really want to have some good, solid fun with you. Not seeing this being a long time, just a good time, but nevertheless, you know, a few rolls in the hay barrels probably won't hurt Aries singles, you know. I'm not seeing that this is a bad person. They're just not long term. It's just not where that shit's at. This is more of an immature energy, here for the good time, and definitely not the long time. You would not like that, Aries. It's just not in your taste, if you know what I mean. Definitely not. But definitely for the night, or maybe 2 or several weeks, or a weekender. Definitely several. But yes, there'll be a cut-off point there where that sort of gets a little bit, I don't want to say stagnant, but it's done, you know. Put it back in its box. Judgment reverse. We'll move on and move forward. This is disappointment or failure to face the facts. There's an indecision here, Aries singles. There could be some procrastination, theft, or alienation of affections. I'm seeing this dick, I want to say, or this kind of, there's another word I would normally use, but I won't do that. Lass of the night may actually have got you good, Aries. May have got you feeling some things you didn't think you would, or got you a little bit you know, alienated of your affections, and got you procrastinating the things that you know, never thought that you would change or do, and really giving you a good shake up of old belief systems here. And this has left you to, you know, failure to face the facts that, well, you know, you roll with the night and you will sleep through the day, if you know what I mean. It's apples and oranges, Madonna. Then we hit the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Oh, because when the Queen of Pentacles upright, beautiful, you know, good shit there. Reversed, fucking hell, mate, you've brought in a bitch into your life. Dishonesty, unreliability, and vice. Nasty bitch that can't agree, and money, she can't, spends it like water and pisses everything away. But she's extremely dishonest. She couldn't lie straight in bed. Sorry, my analogies are a bit of the evening night. But this is real unreliability. Cannot rely on this individual. They are just flip it and flop it like a fish. You know, 1 minute they go one way with the current, next minute they're trying to, you know, totally backswim on itself. It's flippy, it's floppy, it's wishy, it's washy. It cannot be measured by any normal human degree. It is it's a mess. It's intangible. It's improper, is what I want to say. And the last card to pop out for this spread, my dear Aries singles, was that 6 of Cups. Now, I think this is a lovely way to sort of round that out, because the 6 of Cups is memories. It's nostalgia of times long past. So this isn't memories that are just happened. These aren't things that have just passed you. These are things that are way back. You're thinking of maybe even times before you were born, or at early stages of life, you know, first memories, first this. Going back as far as the memory can go for you, Aries. And this is really, you know, this is past influences, things that have vanished, long gone now. A childhood past, nostalgia, faded images. I'm getting a message from the Divine saying that you're really reflecting upon family tree, like not inheritance, legacy of family, and trying to remember who you remember meeting. Then thinking about like your grandparents, parents, and, you know, back further, going through the lineage, the ancestral, you know what I mean, of your bloodline, mother, father, and extended family. You're really just going back in the mind's eye, not just in your time period, but times past before you as well. It's like a black and white film. You're taking it way back before, VHS, before, film style, roll film, the cameras where you would have to buy the flash separately and put the film in and, wind that shit on. I'm an 80s born child, and that is my era. I think I was a bit, late on every trend because, I wasn't brought up in a rich home or even a middle class. I was definitely down the bottom with a single mother and an only child. I get it. I get it when your new thing is the outdated thing that everyone else has moved on from. But it's a blessing and you love it nevertheless. And sometimes it's those simple things in life that mean the most to us, Aries. And I think that's kind of what you're reflecting on with this card. You may not have had the best growing up, but you had lifelong memories that you can reflect on now and be really proud of. They hold more than any $1,000 or first car or, shit like that. Your parents may have not been able to give you everything, or grandparents, or, family, or whoever you grew up with. We may not be able to give you the best things or the things you wanted when you wanted them. But they gave you the most important things: love, respect, caring, and memories that you reflect back on now so highly of. And it sends your internals aflutter. It's a real feeling of just admiration, respect, and love. I can't really describe it in any other way. As I said, I'm a single child, so I really did miss out on that connections, brother, sister bonds. I grew up very much isolated and alone with just me and my mum. But she gave me everything she could and did the best she could. And I'm seeing that's kind of how you're feeling. And, if your parents are still around, or grandparents, or whoever you grew up with, please do Redsky a favour today, or whenever you see this. Please send them a text message, or give them a phone call, or pen a letter even, or send an email. However you can communicate with them and get a message through and say, you know what, I just wanted to take this time in this moment at this point in my life to say thank you with the utmost respect for what you have did for me then. Because even though it may seem so minuscule to you then, and even now you may have forgotten, I have never, and I do think of, reminisce, and thank what you did for me then, and it resonates still with me now. Something to that effect, I think it would mean the world to that individual, even though they would not expect that from you, and did not think they were doing anything that special then or now to be honoured, to be bestowed upon them. But just please consider it. I really do think that would be, I don't know, Spirit is just telling me to, I don't really tell people what to do. It's not my job. But it's up to you. Free will is yours. I'm just passing on the messengers. Please don't shoot the messenger. Okay. Alright, so I will leave it at that, my beautiful Aries singles. Couples, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have not done so already, please come join my soul tribe. We would love for you to be a part of our family and our gang here at Redsky's Righteous Readings, because there's nothing like a righteous energy. We do love to be righteous. So without further ado, I will leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, y'all. Be righteous.